Do you need some disaster relief? Are you in a Democrat-led state? Well, boy, do I have some bad news for you. You're not getting shit. Divine intervention, baby. Divine intervention. Donald J. Trump, Jesus himself. Refer to this image if you have any problems with that. He's clearly Jesus. Sorry, guys. He posted it, not me. He has denied disaster relief requests from Democrats, from Democrat-led states, I should say, 4 times, which overruled his own agencies who said, yes, we should send them aid. We should send them aid. They qualify for federal aid for this, okay? And then Trump was like, yeah, but like, the demo rats, they want help with the snow. They don't want their people to die. They don't want that. Crazy demo rats. Call me Mom Dunny. Anyway, we're going to be getting right into this story. This is pretty stupid. Basically, Donald Trump overrode his own agencies to deny 4 Democratic disaster requests. And that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy in and of itself. I know that's not the biggest story of the year, but it's an important story. You know why? Because if Obama did this, he would get impeached. He would resign. He'd get impeached. All of this stuff. And you know, when Trump does it, it's well, I guess it's a Tuesday, right? Well, it's a Wednesday, so you're wrong. Anyway, let's get right into this. President Donald Trump overruled his own agencies when he denied disaster aid for 4 Democratic-led states this month. This month, by the way. Emails between state and federal officials obtained by Politico, alongside more than 150 pages of documents submitted by FEMA by 3 states. Do you guys remember the leader of FEMA who said that he teleported to a Waffle House 50 miles away or something? I put up that quote real fast. That's an interesting one. New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island provide new details about Trump's low rate of approving disaster aid for his political adversaries. He's also denied a request by New York after the administration officials verified that it had met the federal standards. He also denied a request by New York after administration officials verified that it had met federal standards of approval, according to state officials. Trump's rejections came after regional offices of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and NOAA, determined that the states met government thresholds for receiving aid following a record-breaking snowstorm in February. If you remember that whole snowstorm back in February in New York, that'll be that they're referring to. The blizzard of 2026 certainly achieved a pinnacle of ranking in the memories of those who experienced it, and climatologically in the historical rankings of snowstorms, said an NOAA report confirming Rhode Island met the requirements for disaster aid. Presidents retain sole authority over granting federal disaster aid to states, but it's highly unusual to deny a governor's request after FEMA offices have verified that damage estimates exceeded pre-established levels, according to a former agency official who worked under Republican and Democratic administrations. Quote, I can't think of a time a declaration was denied for a state that met FEMA and NOAA standards, said the former FEMA official who was granted anonymity to speak about internal decision-making. The emails and documents, which haven't previously been recorded, shed new light on Trump's decision to reject an overwhelming number of those requests for disaster aid from Democratic-led states, and even as he has approved nearly 90% of the requests from states that are governed by members of his own party. So there you have it, folks. Basically, Trump is, he's punishing the people of each state based off who they vote for. More specifically, if they voted for Democrats, then, well, tough cookies. You're not getting your shit. So that's kind of a problem. I don't know about this kind of business. That's a pretty big problem that he's doing that. Pretty short video today. Not much to talk about besides that, but now you know. So.